Hi everyone, it's Karen here. Welcome to Spooky Sunday, another video from me. And because it's Halloween tonight, I thought I would bring you something really quick that perhaps you could knock up today in time for your celebrations this evening if you're having them. So here what I've got are plastic drink stirrers. I bought these from the stationery shop. If you don't have them, you could use skewers, those long skewers, or little cocktail sticks. If you're going to use cocktail sticks, you probably want to modify the size of the circle that you're using. I've used 5.5 centimeters in diameter, and they work really well. They work really well on a skewer or on these drink stirrers. I used a die to cut these. If you don't have that, you could use the bottom of a bottle or a cap, draw around it, cut around it to get your circle shapes. I'm also going to be using the Elegance stencil. The colours that I'm going to be using: Summertime in Versifine Clair, Spiced Marmalade, which is brilliant for this time of the year, and then Nocturne. The stamps that I'm going to be using, as I said, Willow the Witch. I'm using the Elegance stencil and I've got mini stars around her. I'm also using one of the mice from the 3 Woodland Mice set. Again, mini stars, orchard grass, and the grass stamp from the silhouette foliage. So there we are. I'm going to show you how we can make these really quickly. So we're going to take your circles, which you've already cut out. So first up, we're going to do our little mice. I'm going to take this cute little mouse and I'm going to ink him up with Nocturne. And I'm just going to pop him in the center of my circle. And I'm going to take my Elegance stencil. These are so super quick, these little decorative pieces. And I'm going to take Spiced Marmalade and my gorgeous Lavinia stencil brush. And then I'm just going to, around him, I'm just going to blend some of this lovely Spiced Marmalade. Don't have to be too careful, you just want a bit of colour around him. And then I'm going to take it and go all around the edge. So as I said, you could use these on your cocktail sticks, poke them into your food, use these in your drinks. Such fun. Then I'm going to take my silhouette grass, again inking it up with my Nocturne. You can tell I'm having fun, can't you? And we're just going to pop a bit of this grass, first and second generation, along the bottom. I'm going to do it again and just alternate where I stamped so that it looks like I've got lots of blades of grass where my little mouse is. And of course, because mice like to hide in the grass, I've got orchard grass. And I'm going to ink it up. No, I'm not going to put oxides in it. I'm going to ink it up with my Summertime. And I'm going to pop some of this orchard grass all around my little mouse. Because of course mice like to hide in the grasses. So there we have him. And then I'm going to use one of my favorite stamps. I think I must say that a lot, but this is one of my favorite stamps. I use it on a lot of my projects. Inking it up in Summertime, and I'm going to put these little stars all around my little mouse. There he is, cute as. Now, to adhere him to your stirrer, I'm going to take some double-sided tape You can use glue, but you'll see why double-sided tape is much easier because it holds it in place really quickly. And then I'm going to peel this off. Making sure that I'm going to put it with him standing upright. So there, it's stuck to the back. And now I'm going to do the back side of my little decoration. For that, I'm just going to use my elegant stencil, go back in with my spiced marmalade, and I'm just going to go all over the back. Of course, if you wanted to double side these and decorate the back, fabulous. They would work just as well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue pop it all around the edge, and then I'm just going to glue my back and my front together, just like that. Pop it down, give it a press, and then, because we all have these to hand, don't we, some little pegs. These are my crafty pegs actually. They just help me hold things in place whilst they dry. So there we go. I'm going to set that to dry whilst I make the second one. And so you can see how quickly and easily it was to put that together. So there's heaps of time still. You could do that this afternoon. So again, taking my 5.5 centimetre circle, I'm going to take my Willow the Witch and I'm going to ink her up with my Nocturne. Just the top part of her body. So that her hand is still in the middle of that circle. And then I'm going to take my elegant stencil and do exactly what I did with my little mouse. I think this elegant stencil lends itself very well to this Halloween-y theme. Voila. And while I've got it out, I'm going to do the back. Again, just like I did with my little mouse. Voila. And then I'm going to use my stars again. This time I'm going to put my stars in black. I put them in orange before because I just thought the little mouse was a bit cheeky. And so there we go, we have her. Now I'm going to tidy this up a bit. And again, using my double-sided tape, put it onto my stirrer. Now, if you were using a skewer, I again would use double-sided tape across the point of the skewer and just pop this on like we're going to. I keep mentioning skewers because I just realized that, you know, today is the evening of the Halloween and you might not have these stirrers to hand. So I'm going to stick this, making sure that I do it upright. You don't want to put it like that, and then when you have it poking in your food, your cake or your drink, she's upside down. So just be mindful of that. And then again, I'm going to take my glue and pop the back on, pressing it down so that the glue sticks, and then again using my crafty pegs, just going to hold that in place. Fabulous. I'm going to go back to my little mouse because he will be dry by now, and then I'm going to take my smoothie with some black soot on it, and I'm just going to go around the edge. Back and front. There we have him. He's cute. Is she dry yet? I'm actually going to put some orange like I did in the original. I quite liked that. Let's move this away. Let's see, is this all stuck? This is stuck. It only takes a few seconds to dry. So you can see how that's come together quickly. So much fun. So the other Lavinia stamps that will lend itself to this, you could use some of the dragons. And we've got some crows. They would also work really well. So there we have, look at that. I'm just going to get you a clean background there. Here we have our little drink stirrers, or as I say, cocktail sticks that will be able to be poked into your spooky goodies that you're going to make tonight. I do hope you enjoyed that. I hope you'll have fun with it. I'd love to see what you make, so please tag me, and I'll be back again very soon. Bye for now.